Hi friends, today I wanted to talk to you about another way that we can talk about measuring things. So yesterday we talked about how long something is or how tall it is, and there's another way that we can talk about a measurement, and that's how heavy something is. Okay, how heavy or how light something is. Does anyone know the math word that talks about heavy or light? We talk about how much something, I see some thinking, it's a W word, wa. Weight, how much something weighs. Okay, so that's how we talk about how heavy or how light something is. And today we're going to think about heavy and light, and things that we know that are heavy and things we know that are light. And on Seesaw, you will get to do an activity where you'll do some sorting about which things are heavy and which things are light. So we're just going to do a little bit on this video of me asking you about two different things, and you'll think about which one is heavy, which one is light, and then you'll get to think of some of your own. Okay, so let me start here by showing you two things I have at my house. They're both kind of cube shapes. One of them is more of a rectangle prism, but they are both sort of those straight sides and square solid shapes. Okay, the first thing I have is a Unifix cube. Okay, and the next thing I have is this block. Okay, this block. And I use it for yoga here at the house. And so I want you to think for a minute, which of these things is heavy and which of these things is light? Ideas? Okay. This one is the heavier one, this bigger kind of a block. It's heavier, it's got more foam in it, so it's a little heavier than this small cube. Okay, so heavier means that it's a little harder to carry. Okay, we might have to use two hands to hold it. So I want you to think for a minute. I'm going to name two animals, and I want you to think about, you can say it or you can tell someone at your house, which one is heavier. Okay, which one is heavy? Elephant and mouse. Yeah, elephant. Elephant is the heavier one. Okay, so even though it's also bigger, but heavier means that it weighs more on the scale. Okay, so elephant and mouse. Elephant is heavier. What about squirrel and hippopotamus? Yeah, hippopotamus is heavy. Okay, hippopotamus is heavy. What about, this might be trickier. What about zebra? What about zebra and fox? Remember, zebra has the black and white stripes. Zebra and fox, which one is heavier? Yeah, zebra is heavier. It's bigger. Okay. Let's think about two things at my house. Okay. Remember, there is Sweet Molly, my old girl, my old black dog girl. She's bigger. And there's Naughty Maisie, who barks a lot. Okay, so there's Sweet Molly, and then there's Loud Maisie. Who do you think is heavier? Remember, Molly is the bigger one, and Maisie is the smaller one. Who's heavier? Yeah, Molly. Okay, Molly is bigger. Maisie is louder, but Molly is heavier. Okay, so I want you to think now of two animals. Okay, thinking on your own, two animals. And I want you to think about one heavy one and one light one. Okay? You could tell someone at home. Okay? If you're making a list, maybe you are going to do this on paper, and that's okay. You could make a list that tells a list of heavy and a list of light. So two animals. Okay? Good. Maybe you were thinking of some farm animals. Cows are heavy. Okay, if you were thinking of elephant again, that's okay. Maybe other sorts of birds that you see. Some birds are small. Like what about eagle and hummingbird? Which one do you think is heavier? Eagle or hummingbird? Yeah, eagle is heavy and hummingbird is light. Okay, let's think of something in nature. Something in nature that you could find outside. Maybe things like rocks, trees, feathers, leaves. Okay. Sticks or stones or bricks or flowers. Something heavy and something light. Okay. Good. Like trees are probably something that we would think is very, very heavy. Maybe you're thinking clouds would be light. Okay. Feathers, those kinds of things. Okay. Awesome. So I want you to be thinking of heavy and light as you work on your seesaw activity that's going to ask you to tell which things are heavy and which things are light. Tomorrow we're going to learn about a special tool that we use for heavy and light, and we'll have another activity, okay? So thinking about weight today.